Hello and welcome to the Burning Metal Weekly Roundup. This is kind of not really a weekly roundup as such. It's like kind of we done half of December, so there was six releases in the second half of December that we couldn't do. So we're just doing them tonight. There's already been a track released today, but we're going to leave that over till next week.
And
'Cause
that's
next
week,
week will
yeah,
be the first week of January's roundup.
yeah.
So we've got six on it, and of course I'm joined yet again by Adrian Williams of Metal Messiah Radio, conjuring from the Hellfire Club, screams from the Metal Crypt. That's all over again for another year, man. Mariah Carey's been dragged
Yeah,
back to
we're
hell
only
again
gearing
where
up
she
for more
belongs.
again. Yeah.
Mariah Carey's been dragged back to hell where she belongs once again. How was the Christmas anyway? All right?
Yeah, grand. Quite one. Anyway.
It was a very weird one for us in the end. My mother has been with this man now for 20 years. And right before Christmas, his ex-wife just fucking keeled over and died.
Oh, shit.
So we knew then that he'd be spending Christmas with his son.
Yeah,
Because I've met people before that this has happened to, and of course the funeral is such a fucking whirlwind that it's a few days later when it really hits in. So he
yeah.
had to mind him over Christmas, which meant I had no cover because my sister managed to fucking slip and fall and fracture her fucking ankle as well too. She's down now with the kids, but the lads
Yeah.
I missed. I got one night with the lads for 2 hours.
Oh,
We'd planned three sessions, and nothing, a fat funeral fucking ruined my Christmas. Fuck her anyway. we're not even. She's just some. It's an awful thing to say, but I'm obviously joking. Like I don't know though. I never met the woman, but look at the poor lad. Yeah, his father had to look after him because he just had to, and it
Yeah,
just kind of ruined everything here for us too as a result. But sure, what can you do? Like that's what happens. Like,
yeah.
well, at least I got to see the lads anyway, so that was the main thing. Anyways, we've got six to cover tonight that as I say, so we'll kick on with our roundup. And we shall start with the Slua. Not the Slua, the Sept, should I say.
The set, yeah,
The Sept,
yeah.
who released his EP under Cursed Monk Records. And he's kind of like my my arch, like fucking Stewie has your man, I can't think of his name now, but he's called Philip Kavanagh. So he's now my arch nemesis in the Irish scene because he sounds like me. Very similar name. We'll play a bit of Four Walls. I stopped there now, unfortunately, gave it the time. I wanted to get that in just to show how absolutely amazingly diverse that EP was and how
Yeah,
desperately unlucky it was not to get into our top tens.
yeah. I know. I was fucking banned. So fucking dark and nasty as well. You know.
Because it's got aspects of grindcore, all sorts, and now and then you've
Yeah,
got that. Like it was just a really, really diverse EP.
yeah.
And I'll be honest, man, I'm going to do one more site post up in the coming days when the niece and nephew thing probably they're probably gone.
Yeah,
I'm going to do a best of the rest post for the site
yeah,
because there's so much stuff, man, we couldn't cover between
I know.
everything.
Yeah,
I've got at least another 10 to 15. Like we didn't mention the Crooks, we didn't mention Machina Core, we didn't mention Outsound, we didn't mention the Sept. There's four.
yeah.
There's four straight away off, just bang off the top of my head, like.
Mm.
So if I do a bit of digging, I'm going to find at least 15 or 20 more.
Yeah, most likely.
Coma, coma.
That's correct. Yeah,
There
yeah,
you
I
go.
know, I know, I know. I was just thinking about that today, and just
It was just a crazy year, man. It was a crazy
yeah,
year, like
I know.
absolutely crazy year. Like it was just, I'd say one of the best years ever.
Yeah, I was saying that definitely.
Well, then, come in regards to new bands, like I don't know if the Sept is a new project or not, but if I assume it is. But if
Yeah,
it wasn't, no, it's not. It's not. It's not. No, I'm right. I'm not. I'm correct myself. I know it's not new. But even the new projects, like that, probably could be considered a new project to a lot of people because they mightn't have heard it before.
yeah, yeah,
Just a crazy year, and that was the Sept. Can you remember the name of the EP? I am blanking hard.
yeah. No, it's 2023 with in Roman
That's
numerals.
it. I knew.
It
I could
is
see that. I could see it.
MMXX111.
Yeah, that was it. That was
Basically,
it.
it's the name of the demo. It's 2023. Basically,
Hmm.
it is in Latin.
Wasn't a demo, it was an EP.
Well, it's an EP. Yeah,
That was a
yeah.
demo.
Fucking yeah. That's true. Yeah,
Be a
yeah.
fucking great demo if it was. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. It is. It's an EP. Sorry, fucking hell.
I know, I know, I know. It's fucking. It's after New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And next on our list, we have Cursed Sun, who released their new track, The Experiment, on New Year's Eve, and we shall play a minute of that now. Ad for Irish Life Health. That's just fucking not fair. I know we're getting old, like, but you don't have to be fucking giving us that shit, like. Fucking hell! First roundup of the year. Here. You need life cover, you old bastard.
Yeah.
I've stopped there now. Unfortunately, I gave it the time. Of course, it's on basically.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen them play that live
Oh, I
a
know,
few
yeah.
times now, and man, that's it's so fucking good. It is, you know.
Cursed Son
Tip,
always deliver the goods.
deadly man. Fucking, I was just thinking there. One of the most heaviest rhythm sections as a live band, live entity now.
Hmm.
It's fucking so heavy.
They were
It
heavier
is,
when Steve Martin was
and
in there, though.
um, they're still heavy.
Oh, I know, but but it would have been
Yeah, I
heavier
know.
when Steve Martin was in there, like
Yeah,
just by default because his vocals, like his backing vocals, should I say?
yeah, yeah. But
But Cursed Son keep going. They always find a way to keep going.
yeah, man, they're just fucking know how to write a deadly fucking tune.
Hmm. And hopefully now this year that they're finding it difficult to get gigs apparently.
Yeah,
But they're posting about it themselves, like saying we want to get out to hope further this year now. But it's just, to be honest with you, man, it's difficult to get a gig in a lot of places now because
I know. Yeah,
Limerick has really a few gigs on the Farmers and of course the Siege. That's pretty much the majority of it now, generally speaking.
mm,
Cork is a long way for them to go if they could get booking, but it's not.
yeah,
It's tough out there at the minute. Like
yeah. I know.
Dublin has gone a bit quiet as well now too, so it has.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You just got the rage metal nights really at the moment.
Yeah,
And that's
that's right.
Thursday night, so that doesn't suit anyone coming from the north.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Well, hopefully now this year brings more.
So I think something will change. Fucking, hopefully that announcement, the fucking, Outrage made today. Outrage Entertainment made today
Oh yeah,
might
yeah,
be
they're yeah.
beneficial to everyone, all the bands. Like,
Yeah, there's something building down there, all right.
yeah, yeah, cool.
And
Like,
that was Cursed Sun, and that was their new single, The Experiment, that dropped a couple of days ago. And next on our list, we have a band called Terras, who released their new single, Dystopia. And I'll be honest with you, man, I haven't listened to this at all.
deadly tune.
I completely forgot about it until
Yeah.
I was checking over, cross-referencing the Metal Messiah stuff and my own stuff. It's like, oh, fuck, they released something. So I've literally just put it on the list. So this is the first time I've heard it. So here we go.
So-called dystopia.
We'll have to stop it there now, unfortunately. And I'm going to have to check that out tomorrow. It's like nearly 8 minutes long.
Yeah, man, fucking deadly bands. I've seen them twice now live. They've released a few songs.
Oh, I know that, yeah, but
Yeah, I
I
know.
previously heard, I thought it was good. I don't know why. This just missed me completely over there. But I
Yeah.
was so busy trying to get
I
all
know.
things
Yeah,
done for the end of year list. Like there's only X amount of time in a day. Like,
but I'd keep an eye on them
hmm.
for 2024. Definitely, they did get to the final of Metal for the Masters in Northern Ireland as well this year. Well,
Oh yeah,
2023. Like,
they've got 8.8 thousand views on that.
yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not.
That is a lot. That's a lot for an Irish release.
Yeah, I know.
That is big views.
Yeah. But,
No, you've said that before, that they're a band to keep an eye on going
Yeah.
forward. Like, you know, they made their like there were another one for a shoe in for the best new band list as well, in mine too. But I could only do 10 due to
Yeah.
time constraints. So it was just in the end, it was nearly like, I'm just going to have to go. This is my 10. I'm just going to go with them, because I was kept thinking more and more and more, and I was just misering myself, and I had an hour to do it. Like, so,
yeah.
So, desperately unlucky to miss out on that list. But again, another band that will probably end up on my best of the rest list for 2023 that I'll be doing up on the site in a couple of days, just to, because it's just, as I said, this year has been absolutely mental, and we're just trying to try and give them the last bit of a push, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Even if only fucking 50 people check it out, like, it's still 50 people, like.
Yeah.
That's the way to look at it now, you know. Just throw it out there and throw a hook out and see what it catches. Catching a good few hooks. The hooks have been catching a lot of fish lately, so they have.
Yeah.
A lot of fish lately, which is great, fantastic. And next on our list, we have Supercharged Ireland, who released their EP Victory or Death, and we shall play a minute of High Tonight. happened there, unfortunately, again at the time. Really cool throwback.
Well, deadly fucking man. The two new songs that was released, I think, about a month and a half ago. That tune,
Mhm.
but it's on the EP. Basically, if anyone's looking for it, it's on YouTube. Nowhere else.
Yeah.
You'll only find it on YouTube. To look for it, basically. But yeah, deadly kind of fucking shock rock.
Hmm.
80s fucking shock rock.
Exactly, as I said, it's
You
just a
know,
really good throwback.
deadly. Yeah.
I checked it out actually just today because,
Mm.
again, I missed it over Christmas when I was referencing stuff, and I was just like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot to check that out.
Mm.
I had it written down, but that's a bad thing when you release something over Christmas. Like,
I know. Yeah,
it's
gets
just
kind
not
of
a good
lost.
time to release music. Like,
I know. I was kind of trying to keep an eye on it
you think
and stuff.
in one way you're thinking, well, everyone's off work and stuff. Maybe this is the right time to release it. But it just gets lost in the
No,
shuffle. It gets lost in the shuffle.
yeah, because people are too fucking busy.
Not only that, too. If they are online, they're communicating with other people, say happy Christmas stuff and all that.
Yeah, they're not.
You know,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
music thing is kind of, I wouldn't say it's pushed aside because that's not the case at all, but, you know, I don't know, it's a weird time, but hopefully it gets a bit of traction over time.
Yeah.
And that was Supercharged, who released their new EP, Victory or Death. And next on our list, we have a project from Cork called Terror Syndrome, who released their new track, Spectral Storm. We shall play a minute of that now. That is one of the few I checked out over Christmas because I'm interested in that project.
Yeah, no,
I like that. That's cool. Really cool synthy stuff.
yeah, he's very good. I've been fucking watching him since I think midway through last year,
Yeah.
2020, or near the tail end of last year, 2022.
Yeah, I heard something before and I thought, well, this is interesting. And I seen it prop up whatever day it was. It's only 3 days ago. Jesus Christ, it seems long ago. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check out that. And I was just like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Really kind of fucking happy vibe to it. It's a good Christmas song, like, you know,
Yeah.
happy
But,
sort of a synthy fucking Christmassy vibe to it, you know.
he's played live. He has a couple of times down in Cork. He's from Cork,
Oh,
basically.
I not knew that. I didn't realize he
And
played
he's
live.
played live. Yeah, it went down the fucking street as well. And
Jesus.
I've seen small footage on Instagram and whatnot, and fucking deadly. Sounds fucking great.
I assume he does it all with a laptop and stuff.
Yeah, and just playing guitar himself was kind of have to get the timing right when you're doing
Oh,
that sort of stuff.
he plays the guitar himself, and
I think, yeah.
oh, right, grand. I knew about the project, but I didn't know the nitty gritty on it. You know, I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was one person, if there was a few of them involved, but it's just one person. All right.
Yeah.
Put some extra spin on that. No, I'm liking that. It's
Yeah.
something different.
Yeah.
And that's the key word, something different, because our last release of the evening is coming up. By God, this is something different. Carpacanaut.
Yeah. Deadly.
I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with this. I listened to it last night, and I'm like, what the fuck am I going to? How the hell am I going to give any sort of an idea on this tomorrow? I'm just going to play a minute of their second track, Cold. Of his, should I say? Cold Destination, and we'll hope for the best, like, because it's too much to get into a minute, no matter what reality we try to do this in. Here we go. Unfortunately, gave it the time. I'm going to have to dig deeper into that. I gave it a listen last night, but I'm like, this is going to take way more than
Man.
This is going to take at least 3 listens to fucking process.
I love that EP, man. You know.
Sure, didn't he make your albums of the year list last year?
I'm trying to. With Distant Sequence, I think I might have had it in the top 10.
Didn't make the top 10, I don't think.
I
think it might have been your top 20 or something.
Yeah, man. That last release they had was fucking really fucking good. But I like this one as well, but it's not as good as
no, the last
the
one.
Distant Sequence one. It's still good though. It's still really good.
Yeah,
but your man from John from Third Island is with them.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
He is, John and Quill, I think it's. I don't know. It could be anyone else besides him on that. Basically,
it's a 3-piece band anyway. Whoever.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Well, whatever they've released has been cool, like, you know.
Yeah. Do you know who they fucking did? I'd love to see them do a gig together. It's them and Space Shepherds.
Jesus Christ, man.
You know?
That would be probably one of the most boring gigs you could ever go to.
I love it.
I'm joking. Because that would be a test, like.
Yeah.
No, that would be a real fucking hardcore music nerd fucking night, like if ever there was one. Fucking 17-minute long songs and shit, like. This one isn't that bad, actually. I don't think this one by Carpacanaut has got that many. No, they're all around. No, they're short.
7-8 minute mark, basically. Yeah.
The last one had some really long tracks on it, though.
Yeah, that's right.
And that was Carpacanaut, and I will do a post up about it on the site. It's just everything has been kind of, end of year.
Yeah, I know.
And remember on our last roundup, I mentioned in Shroud. They sent me on stuff for what's coming.
Oh, you're joking me. Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
I sent them.
I've been waiting for them to release something.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Full album.
I have to be very careful with my words here because they've told me stuff, and it's not my place to say what they're doing. But they have something coming. And I've heard. No, I can't say that. I've heard stuff. Let's put it that way. On top of the Dust to Dust that was on the Bandcamp compilation last year, and I remember Kevin of Sonus Mortis put it in his end of year list, and I put a post up on that, so saying like I put the Scanner's head explosion scene. I got it in advance and just boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a contender for whatever list that will be on. That's I nearly fucking spilled the beans there. Fucking hell. Stop talking now. Stop. No, that's it. I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't spill beans, but I'm just, don't want to.
I know, I know, I
Don't want to give
know.
anything away. Don't want to give anything away. It's too early yet.
Yeah.
That was 23 in a nutshell. Now that's us covered of 2023, and as we already said, Pain Vein released a track today, which will be included next week. Cracker from the lad.
Yeah.
Best yet.
Fucking deadly fucking
Great
tune.
song. Like, it's a great song.
Yeah.
As I put up on the Bernie Metal page, that's the bar now this year. The bar has been set.
Yeah.
And James Cameron isn't going down in a submarine looking for it either. His name is James Cameron, explorer of the sea. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It's him, James Cameron. Got to raise the bar. Can you hear the song? Yes. And I tried to finish every roundup on a funny story, and of course this time of year it's difficult, but I've got an edgy funny story. Very edgy. Very edgy, actually. Oh yeah. I don't know if I've been telling this, but we'll get away. I'll see. I'll get away with it because people know by now what I'm like. It's all a bit of crack. Do you remember fraping?
Which?
Fraping.
Yeah, yeah.
The whole Facebook fraping thing that was it's at least 10 years ago now, when that was going on.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, what do you have that?
Because internet cafes have all since passed away, and everyone has a phone now, and it's all locked under passwords and fucking numbers and all this fucking stuff. So it's really, really difficult to do now. But it was done over Christmas. It was done to a friend of mine. And oh my God, they got him good. There was obviously a session going on in the house, and he must have fucking left the phone out of his hand. And he mustn't have had the passcode or whatever on the phone. He has now, I'd say. And there was a picture of a former German leader from back in the day.
Oh, Jesus.
Asleep. He was asleep. And there was a caption under it, dreaming of a white Christmas.
Oh.
Oh man, could you imagine waking up the next day after a session, looking at your phone? Why have I got all these notifications? And they're sat on your phone, like, oh my God. It was just like, it was like, fraping has long since gone to the fucking bin. But that was done. If that was a proper one, if ever there was one. Oh my God. Oh Jesus, man. I'd have a fucking heart attack if I woke up the next day and seen that on my fucking feed, like oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
Dreaming of a white Christmas. Oh, for fuck's sake. But it was nice to see one again for old time's sake. It'll be a long time before I see one. I maybe never see one again.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to do it right, as I say.
Yeah.
And we have reached the end of our roundup for this week. And we'll back, of course, next week. And as I said in the Burning Metal post yesterday, like, the growth over the last 12 months has been fucking mad, like, for both of us, like.
I know, yeah. I know.
This little stupid idea we had a couple of years ago now, a year and a half ago now, wherever the hell it was. It's kicking on, it's growing. The page is picking up again, like the numbers are all really, really good, and it's all very positive, and it's kind of driving me on to do more this year, because I don't care about numbers. I'm not a numbers person. It doesn't mean to me likes and all that nonsense. I appreciate them, but it's not something I strive for. But to see that all the numbers going up, they're just driving me on, like, to just put it out there. Because in the past,
just put it out, fucking, yeah.
Just keep it consistent, and even if fucking 5 people check it out, it's 5 more people that have heard them.
Yeah, I know.
That's the way you have to look at it. You don't want to be thinking, oh, we'll get all these big numbers and I'll get a YouTube fucking trophy or whatever and stick it up on the wall. That's never going to happen.
Yeah, I know. Fuck that,
Exactly. Anyways,
it's about fucking spreading music to people. That's what it's about.
That's all it's about.
At the end of the day.
We're not making any money off this, and we never will.
Yeah.
Anyways, we've gone on for long enough now, and we shall be back next week. And hopefully now, and actually before I finish, I had a point to make before I finished. I'm getting advances for this year. I mentioned one. You've got some fucking serious fucking stuff coming this year.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Serious stuff. And I know of at least 4 other bands that I rate really highly that have stuff coming as well too. I won't say names of anything.
Yeah.
Both be off the fucking cuff, like,
Yeah.
Anyways, we've gone on long enough. We shall be back next week. Happy New Year and all that shit.
Happy New Year, folks.
Hopefully you had a good one and all that crack, and we shall see you very soon. Bye now.